Alright, we are back with more Thea the Awakening. This game is really cool. I recently wiped, though, about 6.5 hours into the game, so we've got a new party and a new map, so I'm going to try to go out a bit and explore. I don't think I have an expedition set up right now, so I'm going to go into the town and try to figure that part out. New expedition. Let's try to send our stronger, higher health characters out. But he's doing okay health-wise at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think there's a sequel that's either already out or it's going to be out soon. Pass some supplies over. Cargo. Just split it up half and half, shall we? Bonuses for having a variety of food, which is cool. And some logs for campfires. D2's been out for a while. Interesting. Yeah, I'd be really interested to see how that's different. Let's go. I might not be able to move on the same turn that I generate the expedition, so...
Well done. You have your very first buildings. As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new. One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
We got malachite and diamond. That's cool. Okay, so we got production stopped. Our task without villagers assigned to them. Does that mean that I finished making my... Okay, we finished making a cabbage field, which is why I got the pop-up there. So I could try to make another building. The well is too expensive. I guess I can't make any of them, the pasture, the cabbage field, or the well. If we had a little bit more wood, I would be able to. So I guess I'll try to join in with gathering that. I've already got several characters doing wood. Let's go help with wood. And y'all are crafting at the moment. I'm working on jerky. More of that seems worthwhile. Alright. Check out this chest. Search location. I need to manually save more often. I would have needed to restart if I had been saving more frequently before. Search.
Abandoned abodes and open some old dusty cellar. As the heavy doors crack, you are swarmed by some crazed bats.
Fight. So I could probably auto-resolve it, but I think I should do at least one combat live per session here, just to remind myself how it all works. This is okay. I really don't want Naslava in my front party, so I'm going to try the mulligan here and see if that gets her out of the party. And it did. Cool. Okay. So this is a really cool framework to do all the encounters in if you haven't seen this game before. The idea is that every encounter is handled with this card system, but their stats are different based on what the encounter is. So since this is a combat encounter, their hit points are actually their hit points. Their weapon stats are actual like physical damage, but they might use this for like curing sickness or for picking a lock or sneaking around, that kind of a thing, and the stats would scramble based on what they're good at. So these guys are all pretty good at combat. I don't like placing first. But what are you going to do? Let's put my tankiest character out first. And then combat resolves based on adjacency here. Yeah. So this bat has 4 hit points, and it's going to hit for 1 once it gets to act, and it's going to try to hit adjacent creatures. Let's keep throwing out tanky characters here. question marks are like summoning sickness. So you have two hands. You have your active cards on one side and your like passive cards in the back, tactical cards. The active cards get to act twice. There's like two phases of combat like Magic the Gathering, and the passive cards, if you send them in, can only act in the second round. And they have other support things they can do, like confusing a card. You can make something lose an attack in its first attack phase, which actually seems like it could be pretty good. Although this guy's pretty strong from a combat perspective, so maybe I don't want to do that. Sviatoslavka has a special ability where his extra damage spills over into the remaining enemies. That's what the blunt damage means. I guess it only spills over to one additional opponent, so it's not that awesome, but still pretty good. Shield ally. A little late to run that. Let's have them start coming in here. Alright, so they played a thing that made me discard my last card there. And the rats are much nastier than I was thinking. So I got nothing left to play since they discarded my lady. So we kill the first bat. Kill the second bat. Kill this bat, and then damage should spill over to the rat. There we go. And now I have to worry about poison. And any damage I take in combat is real damage and will matter outside of the fight here. I think that's going to be all I take, though. They should finish off the remaining two rats. Yeah.
You search
Sweet.
the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
2 wounds. We got bird meat, leather, regular meat, nuts, quartz, vegetables, and steel. Cool. So I think I want to take them back now. I'll have to wait until next turn. Cabbage patch, production's complete, yep. And I got resource income. I got extra vegetables and extra wood. Cool. The nice thing with the cabbage patch is it passively produces a vegetable every day. And also increases the chance, like, children are a resource in this game. They grow up into adults, so you can recruit to do shit. It's kind of funny. Speaking of which... Alright, some people got stat bonuses. That's cool. People in town also got stat bonuses. Made some more jerky. Let me see about construction. Okay, so I can make a pasture now, which will passively generate meat. If I wanted to make a well, I need a secondary material. I need 25 string or a bunch of wicker, and I don't have either, or easy access to either. Let's start crafting the pasture. That would be nice. Vegetables, and what do we got for the bottom here? Probably the ingots, steel. Track humans and adds meat. And it's nice to have vegetables and meat. They're not just degenerate food items. You can combine them in a recipe to make different kinds of food. And then the more different food types your expeditions have when they're out traveling, they get a bunch of stacking buffs, which is pretty cool. Alright, well, you can get out of there. Let's construct this thing. Oh, geez, who's my best constructor? He's pretty good. You want to keep working on this jerky, even though it's going to take forever with just her. Maybe I can pause it for now. I don't think I lose the progress if I didn't complete it before. I should probably send people out looking for wood, though. And Isbilet sucks at this. Wood's more important at the moment. Let me see. I think Manamir is a better gatherer than he is a crafter anyway. Let me reset these guys. So if I send in... Sobior has a 6 in crafting. Okay, so that would take 5 days to complete. Stogniev gets us down to 4 days. Rearing your own animals means your people don't need to hunt so often. Grants meat every turn. Got it. Okay, cool. Hopefully that gets us there. Let's bring the expedition down. May as well check out this spider nest. Slay a beast eye to eye. Let's auto-resolve. No damage. Crude bow and some spider silk. And some XP. Oh, can I just keep... Still more spiders there. Club. Okay, now it's gone. Cool. Pass.
As you make your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest some good herbs. They grow inside a hollowed tree, but beware, there seems to be a lot of spider webs surrounding the place. These webs look thicker than I like. We best be quick about our business here, exclaims one of your men.
I feel like something like this got me killed before. It was a random event. I was like, yeah, I'll get some herbs, and it was like level 4 spiders.
Your herbalist carefully picks the right herbs, while the rest of the men keep a wary eye out for trouble. You already picked some of the herbs, but you notice that there is a larger patch further down the path. However, that area has a sticky white blanket of webs thrown all over it.
This seems like a trap. The grace of Swarai, we survive the darkness. Surely some spiders can't beat us. Venture forth. Famous last words. Oh, it's a 3-skull spider fight.
Not to touch the white network of webs around.
Oopsies.
The pressure builds as each move feels like it's in slow motion. Just as it seems they've reached the desired spot, the herbalist reaches down for the plants, only to realize they are useless.
Oh,
weeds.
perfect.
In a fit of frustration, he flings his arm into the air and finds it covered in web. In seconds, the webs that now seem to engulf the party shake with movement, and soon their owners arrive to protect their territory. You are attacked by giant spiders.
Hooray! 3 skulls. Oh, there's a spider queen. This is not great based on my current party. I'm going to give it my best shot here. Let's try to not get Naslava in the front. Hey, we rolled her out again. Good. Okay. And I only have the 5 characters versus, it looks like 8 spiders. Is this the true meaning of oof? Increasing damage causes the hero to gain that much life. Confuse. A level is equal or lower than confuse. It is not already confused. So I could confuse the spider queen, which I assume that's their only queen creature, because I have confuse level 6. It's reducing my damage, but it's reducing the damage I take as well. That means the Spider Queen doesn't get to go on the first combat round. Let's see, who does the most damage here? That's actually enough to kill the spider. Maybe the confuse was a waste then. I guess the spider would have gotten to go first because she was first in the turn order, so. Big yikes. Trying to get 10 damage plus 4 poison. Yikes. Might end up having to use the shield ally. It's pretty good though. Plus 7. That would negate one of these spiders' damage almost entirely. I probably should have put Sviatoslavka on the far right, but now I know. Level is equal to or lower than first action. Move to the beginning of the queue. Now let's do the shield ally. She's already not in line to take the most damage, but she'll take a decent amount here. Alright, I'm not feeling very confident about this, especially with all the little baby spiders, but we'll see if I can get out of this without anybody dying. I wish I had more enter the battlefield damage. No spillover from the hammer. Yeah, we're in trouble here. Thank goodness for Shield Ally. Spider Queen's gonna get to go here and kill Sabora. And Sviatoslavka. Ooh, they're not dead necessarily. I have a chance to save them after this, but this is what we call a huge mistake in the business. And if they still have turns remaining, they can hit my cards in the discard pile, which is exactly what they're doing here. And just go ahead and forfeit. Everyone took a shitload of wounds, and they're all on death's door. Great. Wonderful. If I can get them to the town, I can increase the chance that they don't die. Join to the settlement. Okay. Yeah, I think it's like when their wounds equal their max health, there's just a chance for them to die every round, basically. Although it looks like fleeing was the right choice because I managed to reduce the damage to some of these characters. Okay. Yikes. Danger reared its ugly head. I think I need to have them just straight up resting and not helping with any of this other stuff. Or we're gonna have a bad time. Game saved. Alright, she's out of death's door. Sabora and Yuzia are still on death's door. But they're recovering a decent amount per turn, so maybe we'll be okay. I do like the way death is handled in this game. It's not a foregone conclusion that you're definitely going to die. Hey, everyone is okay. I mean, we gotta sit here for a bit longer to let them get all their health back, but they're not dead. That's what really matters at the moment. I need some more villagers. Alright, next turn I'm gonna get the pasture, so that'll help. See, I'm not sure if them working when they're wounded is like increases the chance of them getting further injured, but I guess since the blood icon is gone, they can probably help. Ah, but they're terrible at it. I guess that makes sense. This is what happens when you have your combat-oriented characters here. I guess Naslava is not terrible at gathering, so she may as well help with like getting wood. She can get wood in 2 turns, herbs in 3 turns. Just do that and pray. Building is complete. Huzzah. Okay, so now we're producing meat and vegetables from the cabbage fields. Let's see. I do want to build a well, but I still don't have the resources to do it. I need to go find string, and I haven't researched string yet. So, let me think. Think. Bigos. Vegetables and meat. We'll finish that in a single turn. Alright, Stogniev can do that solo. Manamir is much better at gathering, and she probably should stay on it. Okay. I think we're getting to a point where everyone is, like, not dying. Yeah, one more round of resting and everyone will be completely healed up. Cool. Now we got idle villagers. Give me a second here. Let's pull her off of this task. Almost done with it, though. I don't know who else I would send out to replace it. Mash goes on wood. Manamir's on vegetables. So just leave it in progress then. Stogniev has nothing to work on at the moment. Can I make crafting tools? Because that might be a good use of my time here. It's a pretty significant bonus to craft. Do these guys, what is their current equipment? He does not have a hammer. And he does not have a hammer. No one has a hammer. Okay, well that simplifies that a bit. Crafting. Uses all my steel, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, that should help with construction in the future. And we want to make a new expedition. And we want all these folks. We got to send them some supplies again. Let's give them a variety of foods here. I don't want to have them bringing too much, though. I'm not going to send them that far. Some of this meat and vegetable soup, I suppose. We got 4 children. They better hurry up and, like, grow up. They're useless when they're kids. Okay. I haven't been here. Got some level 1 skull bats. That shouldn't be a problem. They ran away anyway. Okay. Hungry unliving.
You went to the ruins of an old town, although you only know this because the Ziadi told you so, as there are only stones covered in moss and plant life. But you do see a group of old men, huddled together over a large oaken table.
What's up, old man?
The Ziadi do not turn to you, but one speaks. Grandchildren have come. Our help they seek, but are they too weak? Another speaks up. They come for aid, but rules have to be laid. We take our food that will change our mood. A wicker basket appears before you, and you know these forefathers will not speak to you more unless you feed them.
50 food. Don't need any curses healed. You get the food.
Aid and guidance you shall receive, for each dark curse has its own flavor, and so the relief lies in different realms. You will face a challenge, our child, and if you pass, you shall be cleansed.
What sort of
If
challenge?
your body has been wounded by a dark force and will not heal, cursed you are, and you must speak to the spirits of healing to lift this taint. If your flesh is weakened, you must stand
Weakened,
by our table
deformed.
and prove you have the tactical wits to outsmart the curse. If you have been deformed
Okay, so it's like
by
a
evil
tactics
forces,
challenge.
You will sneak up to a water nymph and steal a strand of her hair. We can then lift the curse for you. And if you have been cursed by the darkness itself, you will hunt down Abias and once you have him, we will transfer the darkness away from you and into the beast. Don't worry, we will shield you from his attacks if you fail.
No one's cursed at the moment, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Let me add that to my notes here. I guess let's kill this hungry and living and then go heal. I'll auto-resolve this. Chicken pie. Monster bone. The buckler might be an upgrade for one of my characters. I'll see after this, I suppose. Alright, so the crafting material's done. We do have research now, so that's exciting. Can't quite make it back to town. Alright, I was thinking about picking up string. Oh, which I guess I technically have. I think I can get a subset of string. See what my other choices are, though. Jewelry adds bonuses to the wearer. Staves. I like piercing stuff because it has like an enter the battlefield effect. When you equip a piercing weapon, you immediately do damage when you play a card. Smithy. Unlocks a chance to craft good quality items. Take this just to see what's above it here. So I could potentially stack a shitload of wood to make it. Okay. Let me see what my other choices are here. Shitload of wood for a watchtower. Roasted meals. I have those diamonds and malachite, so I might actually try jewelry. I need a bunch of ingots. Oh, it looks like I can use amber or wood, though. Sure, let's try it. I gotta track down some string. Alright, so we got our crafting tool, which I don't know if I want to put that on my best crafter or on my worst crafter. Stogniev, that would balance him up so he's as good at crafting as Sobior. Okay. Craft tools. Makes the job easier. We put him over his weight limit. Okay, well, he doesn't need to have a weapon. Because I can give him a shitty weapon like a boar spear. There we go. Ah, it puts him right at weight. Beautiful. Okay, and do I want to make another one of those? Try to make jewelry. Diamond, amber. What does that make? Small amber charm. Gives you concentration. Oh, bonuses to gathering and hex. That seems pretty good. What are my other choices here? Require at least 4 of those. We do topaz, sundrop earrings, light steps. This is for sneak and hunt challenges, and herbalism 1. It's less exciting. About the wood, does that make like a wooden amulet? Wooden ring. Sturdiness. Physical and sickness challenge damages the enemy and heals you for the sturdiest amount, which is only 1, which is kind of terrible. Okay. I do gold. Gold signet. Feint. Double feint damage to damaged characters. Okay. 1 range damage and gathering 1. I think I want the amber thingy. It seems more useful. I guess I haven't tried malachite. What does that do? Siren's bracelets. Traps 1. Fast reaction. Okay. Yeah, I think I want the amber. Give me an amber relic. Is there something else I can use for the... Gathering 2, craft 1. Gathering 2, craft 1 in concentration. I don't have anything for that third slot. I also don't have a lot of wicker, though, and this is only 1 diamond. Alright, this seems good. This will be good for my gatherers. So they both effectively have a 6 now. It's going to take them 2 days regardless, and the overage doesn't do me any favors, so let's do... One of them can make jerky, the other one can make the amber charm. Looks good to me. Resource income. We gotta get some more food for these guys. So we gave a bunch of it away last turn. There. We want food. Lots of food. Starting to run low on meat over here. I guess I haven't had any people hunting specifically. That's what the pastures are for, though. Still working on the amber charm. It's probably time to swap this out from jerky. I think I want 2 amber charms. I think I have enough to do that. Oh, I guess not. I run out of amber. I'll just make the 1 then. I think I've already devoted some meat to this jerky craft, so I'll do that. The ring's going to be pretty helpful. I should probably make a note to myself to make those sooner in the future. We got another chest up here, so... see what's up there. And let's try to remember to save.
You decided to build a new house in the village to improve your lifestyle. The construction is going well, or so it seems until the whole thing collapses on your workers.
Get everyone who's left together and dig out those stuck under the rubble. It's a physical challenge, which maybe is not great for the people that are in the town. Alright. Offense, defense, weapon effects. Adrenaline boost, sturdiness. Alright. Yikes. Yeah. We're gonna try. What's his bonus here? A leech. Okay. Yeah, so now these characters, their stats are treated differently. Counter tactic. It's probably a good idea. Counter offense can work as well. But it has to be in their hand, and it's already on the board, so that's not as good. Okay. I don't have to deal with that card on this turn, then. This one just has to go up against this one. So it's going to hit me for 8. But I'll leech some health back. It's gonna kill me in phase 2. Yeah. So maybe shielding was the correct play there instead. I don't know. Hey Serp, how you doing? Yeah, what's that boost on the physical card? Oh, fuck that. Yeah, we're super dead.
You took a long time to dig the builders out, so they are in bad shape.
Took some nasty wounds. Hopefully no one's dying. Tend to the wounded builders. So get some XP. Nice. They had any cool content? I think I finished making that. Okay, Manamir's on Death's Door, which is not great. Let's give him this amulet we just made. Bad quality. That's a bummer. Right on. Manamir currently doing something. He is. Why don't you chill for a week, buddy, so you don't die? Hopefully. Don't know that I have other jewelry that I really care about making here. I think I might still be able to get an amber thing by just changing my spending pattern. Ah, but if I don't use amber twice, then I only get a gathering boost instead of a gathering and a crafting boost, and I definitely want both. Okay. That's fine. I make gathering tools for these folks? No, I did not. Let's try to do that, maybe. That uses precious wicker, though, which I don't have very much of, or cane. And precious string, which I don't have much of. I guess I can use the leather. Making 1 is probably good. Gathering +3 is pretty solid. Okay, it's going to take him a few turns by default to craft. If he helps, that speeds things up a decent amount. 2 turns, and then hopefully no one dies. Well, I only have the 1 person on death's door, but... Cool, yeah. My plan is about a month before the new expansion launches, I'll log in and go hard on it for a month and try to do all the content I'm currently missing.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You search the ruins and find an interesting building to explore, but it seems half submerged in water. As you enter, a creature comes out from the waters to attack you.
No! Oh god. Utopia and a warp snake. Let's try to mulligan the Slava out of the hand again. Hey, man, I'm 3 for 3 on that, even though I completely wiped before. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, so the Utopiak is the boss, and it has confusion, so I might be able to kill it before it gets to meaningfully do anything here. It's already confused. Got some decent support in the back row here. It would hit for 13 with spillover. So I guess let's get Yuzi out first. And I can increase her damage to 22, which will not kill the boss, but will injure it. So I'll just have everyone get closer too. They just won't get to act on the first turn. Shield ally is pretty great though. 12. And that doesn't count as a wound if you do shield ally. Okay, let me do that. Since she's likely to take some damage both from the boss and whatever other cards come out here, the warp snakes. Oh, well they're not too bad. They poison. Let's see. Skibora. It's a much nastier snake than the other snake. Sviatoslavska might be able to kill both snakes, but in that case I probably should have played her earlier. Or him. That makes sense to try to confuse that snake. We'll see. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the nastiest snake, and it's already confused. Let's do a shield ally. And then let's confuse that snake. So everyone will get to go. This snake will get to go. Let's see what happens. She's got enough shield that she won't take damage from the first hit from the Utopiak, or however you pronounce that. So hit for 16. Yeah, we'll do this without damage. Beautiful. Go shield ally.
You search search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Armor is a second living shell that protects you. Leather, quartz, and malachite. Okay, sweet. Let me equip that armor on somebody. It would be nice. Jerkin, Smith's apron. Oh, I guess it has okay stats. 22 armor. That's what we call an upgrade. Damn. It's a huge upgrade. Alright, what's everyone else's armor situation? It's all terrible, almost. Okay, maybe I need to research making new armor. Seems like that would help. So I've got an extra shield that I haven't thrown at anybody here. Shield's too heavy for me to equip it on anybody at the moment. I'll probably have to get higher stats first. Alright, let's see what else we can find out here. I haven't taken any damage. I can extend myself a bit. And about to find out if Manamir is going to die. Fingers crossed. I hope not. He's a pretty good gatherer.
An unexpected visitor, Theodore, arrives at your village. Your food stocks have grown. Your people are learning how to live in the awakened Thea once more. But the darkness is not gone. Always looming in the shadows, lurking behind corners. It is time to try and find clues as to what happened and how to repair it.
How do we do it?
Ah, that's the spirit. I knew we could count on you. I must warn you, others have tried and failed before you, so the road will not be easy.
Do you know anything about what happened to the cosmic tree or why the darkness
I
came?
know some, but I do not hold the answers you need to seek. I know that once Thea was a land ruled by high magic, a land where demons were kept in check by the peoples, and by the cosmic balance upheld by the gods. The pillars of Thea stood sturdy and held our world together. Now the barriers between the lands of the living and those of the dead are torn asunder, and thus darkness holds a tight grip on us. Without your aid, whatever made the sun return may not hold for long, and the age of darkness may descend upon us once again.
Alright, fine. What do we do?
There have been those who sought to undo this curse, those who were charged with the guardianship of Thea's pillars, and who have failed us. Some were the ancient peoples you call elves. Some were avatars of your gods, and some just people who proved worthy.
Curious how many
Yet
playthroughs
they
you need to unlock all the
failed
gods
thus
in this
far.
game.
Here, on this map, I marked a spot where one such guardian may hold answers for you. Without giving you a chance to say anything more, Theodore disappears, leaving you with a map.
Thanks. Take the map. 2 XP. Oh yeah, this cosmic tree thing, I had this in the last game. It's pretty high level, so we'll mess with that later. I like these one skull
You
challenges.
stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery.
Mist
You
and
open one of
mystery.
the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal-built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way.
Let's auto-resolve it.
Search the buildings and
Wow.
discover a supplies store still intact.
It's a hell of a supply store. Two-handed weapon. Spear would be nice if it's better than what some of my party members have. 5 ingots is pretty good too. Let's see. I wanted to equip some folks here. War spear is maybe better for her. It is. But it would put her overweight. Okay, sure. Ribcage is not good as far as a shield goes. Probably need to break most of this stuff down. It doesn't seem particularly good. Good quality weapon, though. Slay the skeletons. Yeah, I think I'm at a point where I can just auto-resolve the 1-star combats. Heavy armor. It's potentially good. Oh, people are getting level ups over here, and that's nice to see. Slava's getting 1 point in medic. Oh, interesting. We have a new villager. Gotcha. And she's okay at gathering and pretty good at crafting. And good at a bunch of social abilities. Right on. She must be my new idol villager. Alright. Well, in that case... This Slava, what do we got for you? Gathering 1 armor. There's a dark pendant already. Why don't you help? Let's get rid of the jerky and start making cooked meals. Let's see. Do stuff with herbs. Cooked greens. It's all you, Vislava. You need a little bit of help, don't you? Well, Manamir can help, I guess. No, Manamir should be gathering. I had unassigned him because he was, like, dying. No, he's not dying anymore. Hooray. Okay. Probably kill the rest of these spiders. Gotta get some more XP. Lords of Magic. I haven't heard of it. It's an older game. It's like a roguelike too, which is neat. Roguelite. Ooh, maybe I should have done that one manually. Vok took some damage. Great. Don't think we're completely safe. Begin combat. Mulligan to Slava out of the party again? Nope, that time it didn't work. It's like this, but worse. Okay. Oh man, look how much extra health Sabora has after I got that armor upgrade. Compared to like the rest of the party members. It's nuts. Okay, so we're always gonna hit left to right. Get okay shielding on everyone else, just to make sure they're able to one-shot the spiders is what matters. Interesting. Definitely confuse everything. Lords of Magic is like Heroes of Might and Magic. Yeah, so let's... This guy would be great to be able to go, but he's going to be coming a little bit too late now. After the spiders have already had a chance to act, so let's use him to confuse. That way all of my heroes can go on the first turn. Although we want this guy to tank in case the spiders get to act. Which they will a little bit. Protecting the Slava from getting wrecked. Alright, so Sabora is going to kill this spider. Yuzu is going to kill this spider. These two aren't going to get to go because they're confused. Vuk won't get to go because he's confused. Naslava will kill this one. The second phase of combat, Sabora will kill this one, Yuzia will kill this one, I think. We should take no damage. Wonderful. Battle Slingshot. Crude and ugly, almost shoot straight, and you can always hit someone with it. Huh. Battle Slingshot any good? 6 range damage. Don't really have anybody going for range damage a lot of the time. Party challenges, hunting sneak. I think range damage is more important than hunting challenges, which I haven't really been getting into terribly often. So who's our top dex characters? Isbalit already has a bow. We got a couple people with 2 decks. Do they have the weight for it though? No. He does. He's got 2 decks. Heavy armor. That is, well, they're not kidding when they say heavy armor, but hey. Or bludgeoning would be nice. Alright, I might be able to take on 2 skull enemies at this point. I think 3 skull I've established is gonna fucking wreck me. Killed me earlier, so abundance of caution when it comes to that. They've already come to help with making cooked greens, which is significant overkill. We want to equip some of our gathering folks here with the new gathering tools. What are their base stats? 9 gathering, 5 gathering. Let's put it on the weaker character then. Even them up a bit here. So he's getting wood at 1 per turn. He's getting vegetables at 1 per turn. Okay. That'll do.
You hear rumors of a band of robbers setting up camp in the area. Some of your food stocks and supplies have gone missing over the weeks, and there are talks of the bandits getting more and more violent.
What's everybody's hunting stat? What are the stats involved in hunting is probably the more important question to ask. Been able to do it this way before. Hold on. You heard me. I'll give it a try.
The scouts set out to track the bandits, but it seems they're hiding their safe house well.
It's only a 1 skull challenge, so 2x hunting involves offense and defense. Tactically involves counter offense, counter tactic. Okay, so this is mostly combat oriented stuff. I guess light steps, backstab, and distraction matter. Oh, you might be right, Kiri. Thank you. Let me add a note for that. And checking relevant stats. Use filtered button. Use group. See stats relevant to specific challenges. Okay, so defense we're doing okay. Offense is pretty terrible. I really need to get this guy and Mieszko in my offense hand, and hopefully get the rest of the people in the tactical hand. Let's pray. Nope. At least I have 1 good character in the offense hand. I don't know what level the cards are. Oh, this would almost certainly work though. That's pretty good. Counter offensive 9. It's basically guaranteed to ditch a card. Okay, sick. No, we're gonna be okay because that's confused, so we're gonna find the safe house. I love that they use the same mechanic for all the fights in the game. It's very clever. Beginning of the queue. I don't need to do anything like that. Get closer. And Stogniev can't do anything because he has a 0 attack. So hunting's gonna not get to go. This is gonna do 9 damage. I like the little trap icon. That's cute. And they're gonna do spillover damage to the discarded card.
You discover tracks leading into
awesome.
an old mine shaft, long exploited and unused, thus a perfect site for a hideout. Your scouts mark this place on the map.
Perhaps the fighters can go and check this place out. Yeah, I love the way that there's a different kind of skill challenges, and using the same card game abstraction to represent all of that is quite smart, actually. Alright, fighters, go fuck up these bandits. since the townsfolk found where they are.
You track down the bandit hideout, situated in an old mine shaft. There is a dark tunnel leading into the decrepit mines.
Go into the
You
tunnel.
go down the tunnel, and soon you hear the bandits in the distance. From the sounds of it, they're having a party, so it is a good opportunity to strike them down.
Approach them quietly and strike from the shadows. Just attack them, go into the weapons drawn, but try to reason with them. What's my speech? Alright, let's try this filter thing. Yes, you're correct. Thank you. So if I look at sneaking... 4 stealth, 2 stealth, 1 stealth. So my stealth's not amazing. I have good tactics, though, and good will. How about... I'm guessing that might end up being social. She's got pretty good speech. She's my boss character if it's a speech encounter. Yeah, let's try talking to them. Why not?
You sneak up on the bandits with your weapons drawn, and you catch them unawares. Some have weapons on them, but you're certainly in the better position.
Let's not do anything hasty. We have the advantage. So the advantage of doing a social encounter is if I lose, I might still have to fight them, but losing the social encounter doesn't mean that anyone's dying. Even though they take damage, they're taking social damage. Okay, let's give it a shot here. I gotta get my talking tank in the front. Come on, give me her in the front. Yeah! Alright. Bandit fighter. Talking tank, go. Alright, so I can maybe counter tactic here. Let's see. Support ally gets their offense up pretty high. Oh god, the bandit captain. Yikes. Okay. Huh. Can't say no to a friendly granny, exactly. I hope they've had a level 3 tactic. Or I could buff damage. I could get damage up by like 3, 6, 8. Totally worked. Okay, so I don't have to deal with them this round. That simplifies the equation a bit. I'm worried about that bandit captain, though. Bandit shooter. Yuzia can... I think that's lifelink, leech. Yeah. But I don't know that it's terribly helpful here, unfortunately. Only gonna get to go in round 2, but the more stack damage I do, the better. Here, support ally prevents them from being at risk of taking damage, but then they're also not absorbing damage, so I'm gonna have them get closer. I guess the benefit of doing support ally is that, like, that person then gets to attack twice at the higher damage value if they're not already confused. Good damage to the bandit captain. Bandit shooter's been talked to death. I love the talking sounds. It's wonderful. Alright, Naslava gets wrecked. She lost that debate. Captain's down, although unfortunately without any spillover. Alright, so... this is fine, although I kind of want her in the main party if I can. Okay, good. We're at time. I'm just going to finish this card game here. I think I can safely counter tactic. Yeah, perfect. And then anyone I put out is at risk here. Because I can't confuse, so I need to put someone out who's going to get killed. So someone who sucks, is what I'm saying. I guess it's got to be Sviatoslaka, and then these two should be able to finish off the fighter. Alright, ouch. And I do some spillover, which is nice, because we discarded her earlier. You have won! Hooray!
The bandits look around and measure their chances. Their captain finally speaks up. All right then, you win. We don't have your stuff anymore, but we'll give you some of what we do have. Deal?
Make sure you leave or else we'll be forced to deal with
bandits
you.
depart as promised and leave their loot behind.
Sharp
After they've
hip.
gone, you also discover a cage with some animals inside.
Made of the hip of a Baba Yaga. And 8 steel. Check the
Whatever
cage.
creatures these were, they're dead now. But at least they left some furs and bones that you can use.
Sweet. Alright, Future Marstead, there's plenty of notes in the Thea the Awakening text file. Just check that out. I think that's mostly what matters here. Continue to work on building up your town here. You're working on hitting out a lot of your people in the town. You've got gathering equipment for one of your 2 gatherers. You've got crafting equipment for 2 of your 3 crafters. You eventually want to make a well, but you have to get string for a well, and you haven't found any string yet on the map, so good luck.